Hello and welcome to Challenger Virtual Season 6 Round 2. Saudi Arabia awaits us, Jeddah, the Jeddah Corniche Circuit and the Saudi Arabian C-Prix. After the first round where Priya beat the dominant Matessas to the win and a double podium for Fast Juicer and Butterlord. Stefano also had a good performance, I believe he was 4th. But now it's time to move on to Saudi Arabia for the second round and see who can win here. While pre-qualifying is going on, let's take a look at the upgrades. Let's make them bigger. Here we go. A speed upgrade for Kolast Forza, Polish NRT Orlan, Nuri Racing Team, Danube Flow Racing, Nasaluna Racing, and Flying Fox Racing. Grip upgrade for Polish NRT Orlan, double grip upgrade for Racing Auto Matessa, and a grip upgrade for Russell British Racing. What does this mean? Best car on the grid remains. The title remains with Aussie Sport Virtual at 4.5, 0.6 behind them are Kolast Forza at 3.9. 0.3 behind them, third best are Matessa. 0.2 behind them, fourth best are Danube Flow. 0.4 behind them are Nasaluna. Fifth best, sixth best, 0.1 behind are Russell British Racing. Seventh best, 0.2 behind are Polish NRT. 0.2 behind them, 8th best are HRT Hurricane Racing Team, and 0.1 behind them, joint worst cars on the grid right now are Nuri's Racing Team and Flying Fox. So here we go. Pre-qualifying's done, and soon we'll move on to the qualifying. So let's get into it. Here we go. 3 minutes, no tire wear, no rain, no collisions, and boost every single lap while drivers complete their first lap. Let's take a look at the token spend, because there is tokens, just tokens. 4 tokens being spent by Fast Juicer, Julo, and Kader. Two of those drivers will not be very happy with the final result, because 4 tokens is only really worth it if you finish in first. But for a relegation candidate, it might not be as important to finish first. Any case, we're past the first lap now. 3 tokens being spent by Goetzli Boy, Iceberg, and Kraft. So it's even crazier. Top 6 all spending 3 tokens or more. 6 drivers spending 3 tokens or more. We got Show FL. There we go. 2 tokens being spent by Pumpkin, Masker Bravest, and 1 token being spent by Ricky Boy 12. So total, only 9 drivers spending tokens, but 6 spending 3 or more. Fast Juicer, provisional pole, no, stolen by Iceberg, who's spending 1 less token, but he's got the fastest car, so he doesn't care how much he's spending. Looking for redemption for last season, where I believe Acer Audi's worst performance came here in Saudi Arabia when Iceberg inexplicably dropped to either 3rd or 4th. Fast Juicer and Shiloh definitely beat him. I'm not sure if a 3rd driver beat him. But in the end, with how close it was at the very end of it, and Chulo with a smashing lap, 30.47, at the end, it was very close between Acer Audi and Pappy Pop, so you could say that this singular failure where Iceberg didn't manage to win ended up being quite important. And so he's looking at redemption at this track as well. Fast Juicer, just one of his favorite tracks. He spent a lot here. He won it in JV East, I believe it was his first victory. And so he spends here a lot. Kader and Julo also looking for some luck. Right now, these 4 are the top 4, but Fast Juicer in 4th, then Kader in 3rd, Iceberg provisionally on the front row, and Julo provisionally on pole. But we've got half a minute left. I think that will be 1 more lap after this, but then that will be the entire amount that will run. Is Kader going to improve? He improves to 31.12. It doesn't improve him any possessions. Ooh, Goetzli Boy up to 2nd, a time of 30.83. Crazy. Yeah, looks like Fast Juicer Iceberg are struggling with the prospect of heading down a sub 31 lap in comparison to Julo and Gletsley Boy Cather as well. Here we go across the line. Fast Juicer is going quite quick. Julo might be going quick as well. Julo will not improve. Cather will not improve. Fast Juicer improves, but it's not enough to improve any positions. Anyone else improving? Priya up to 7th. Tokenless. Oh, Barlord improved up to somewhere. Let's take a look at the final qualifying results. Here we go. Let's put tokens and upgrades so you know what's going on. Julo on pole position at Jeddah. 4 tokens in the worst car, in the joint worst car on the grid. 4 tokens means 4 tokens, and what a lap it was, a 30.47 lap. Second, starting second on the front row, Gletsley Boy, only 3 tokens, but he means business and he starts from the front row. Iceberg in the best car on the grid with 3 tokens will start only from third. Cather spending 4 tokens only starts from fourth. Let's hope he can gain some positions because, as I said, 4 tokens is only profitable if you win. Is slightly profitable from second, but not really. It's 4.5 points per token from second, so you really want to win when you're using 4 tokens. A Fast Juicer starts from 5th, same thing for him. He's spending 4 tokens in a good car. It looked good at Adelaide, and he will want to climb up positions. Kraft spending 3 tokens, so the top 6 are all the drivers that are spending 3 tokens more. Kraft will be starting from 6th. Priya tokenless starts from 7th. Great lap from her. Pumpkin spending 2 tokens will start from 8th. Stefano tokenless starts from 9th. Also very impressive. Masca Bravas spending 2 tokens for Flying Fox will start from 10th. Starting from 11th is Ricky Boy 12th. He's spending 1 token, so it's not too bad. Aaron DeAndrian tokenless. My apologies. Aaron DeAndrian tokenless starts from 12. Good stuff for Flying Fox. Tokenless Barlord starts from 13th. Juan starts from 14th. Nandi 15th. Fabio 16th. Skip 17th. Charge GT 18th. Mr. Searle 6th, 19th. And G4 Let 4 20th. All of them tokenless. So those are the qualifying results for Jeddah. 33 laps ahead of us here in Saudi Arabia. Let's get underway. Here we go, 33 laps. Julo starting on the softs, Gletsley Cather as well. Fast Juicer on the mediums, interesting choice. Iceberg and Catraf on the hards, very risky choice, but we'll see how it works out. Priya also on the hards. You can see the detachment of the top 6 from the tokenless. Stefano and Priya behind, they've completely detached. Look how cramped the top 6 are. Iceberg is into the lead of the race on those hards. Fast Juicer squeezes past Julo, squeezes past Gletsley Boy. Nearly squeezed past Iceberg if he had any. Oh, he has some space on the inside, and he's squeezing past him there. Gletsley Boy into the lead of the race. Fast Juicer the fastest lap of the first lap. Kraft has fallen behind now. It's a top 5, not a top 6. But we're gonna keep our eye on this top set because they are all spending lots of tokens. This is a very important race for all of them. Cather overtakes Fast Juicer. Iceberg previously kind of lost all of them. He is on the hards, but he's now caught back up to Fast Juicer, overtakes him on the outside. Fast Juicer really slow second lap. Cather with the fastest lap, now at 31.42. And once again, Kraft's really fallen back. Pumpkin has overtaken him, and Pumpkin is only spending 2 tokens. Gletsley Boy has been overtaken by Iceberg, and we've got Cather in the lead, gotten past Julo. Julo's biggest asset is that maximum turbo level. 10 turbo can really help around a track like this, where skill doesn't matter too much. Fast Juicer overtakes Gletsley Boy on the inside, got some traction. Julo's just holding on ahead of Iceberg. Cather is running away. Can he repeat the success of Shiloh a season prior? Shiloh now promoted to Ultimate Virtual. He's gotten an even faster lap of 31.22 that I hadn't clocked before now. And let's see what lap times can they do this time. Fast Juicer on those mediums, really just struggling on the mediums. Even Iceberg on the hards is struggling less. Here we go, Kader versus Julo. What a fight! Julo, 31.23, nearly takes the fastest lap. 31.73, personal best from Guetzli Boy. Fast Juicer has dropped down to 5th. Guetzli Boy hits a lot of grass there. Pumpkin is catching up. Masca Bravas, good start. He's in 7th already. Juan Tokenless in 9th. Stefano Tokenless holds down 10th. Priya is in 11th. Kader and Julo, the two other 4 token spenders other than Fish Juicer, are fighting for the race when Julo with an overtake. Jesus Christ, he's already ran away. Nearly a second ahead, but he doesn't get a faster lap than previously. Guetzli Boy, Iceberg, and Fast Juicer fighting for 3rd here. Oh, Fast Juicer forced slightly into the grass there by Iceberg. That just loses both of them time. However, they do have harder tires than the 3 runners ahead, so if they can just keep close enough to the 3 drivers up ahead, then they can profit and they can equalize. Clouds are coming soon, but no announcement about rain. Julo holds on to the race lead. Kader close behind, and it's Guetzli Boy with the fastest lap of the race. 31.18. Great stuff from him. Then it's Fast Juicer. Iceberg Masca Bravas has already gone up to 6th. Very talented driver. Pumpkin is in 7th. Kraft in 8th. Juan Tokenless in 9th. And Stefano Tokenless in 10th. Kader is back in front of Julo. 2 of them constantly swapping first place. When will they be pitting? Kader pits now, Julo pits now, Guetzli Boy pits now, Fast Juicer stays out. Fast Juicer inherits the lead of the race with his personal best lap at 31.35. Iceberg inherits 2nd position. Sunny coming soon. Not good news for Fast Juicer and Iceberg, who would have liked some rain. That would have really helped them out. But drivers behind Kader on hards just managed to get ahead of this pack of Pumpkin and Masca Bravas. Julo did not. Julo's still fighting through them, also picked hards. Guetzli Boy picked softs again. He's managed to get past Kraft. Fast Juicer stays out for a 9th lap on those mediums. Only a time of 32.13. Iceberg, his personal best at 31.77. That's nothing to scoff at on worn hards, actually. That's pretty good lap time on worn hards. Julo struggling here, 35-second lap. Yeah, also because it's an out lap. Guetzli Boy only 34, so he's had a much better out lap, and he's gotten closer to Julo and Kader ahead. Nothing's decided just yet. We're not even a third through the race. Fast Juicer, no, still not into the pits. Stays out for lap 10 with a sub 32 lap time. Iceberg over 33. He's 3 seconds behind now. He's lost quite a bit of time to Fast Juicer up ahead. Pumpkin's still staying out on those mediums for the same length as Fast Juicer, holding down 3rd. Kader 4th. Julo 5th. Masca Bravas staying out on those mediums, holding down 6th. Guetzli Boy can't get past him. And Kraft overtakes him. And Fast Juicer is finally into the pits after 10 laps on the mediums. What will he pick? Soft tires. Iceberg is past him. Pumpkin stays out on those mediums, is past him. Kader and Julo barely past him. They're barely past him. Fast Juicer with the overcut. Julo gets a penalty, but it's still great news for Kader as Fast Juicer has slowed down a little bit there. Every second, every millisecond matters in these races. Iceberg and Pumpkin currently 1st and 2nd, and it's Kader, Fast Juicer right behind him. Fast Juicer overtakes Kader on the outside. Iceberg into the pits after 11 laps on the hards. Pumpkin into the pits after 11 laps on the mediums. Fast Juicer undercuts them. He did an overcut and he did an undercut. And he is into the lead of the race. Quite interesting what's happening there. However, Kader and Julo, as long as they don't get into too much trouble on those hards, can still profit if they keep close to Fast Juicer and Guetzli Boy, who are out on those softs. And Iceberg has also pitted for softs, but he is down in 6th right now. However, he's very close to Julo, who's really been struggling on the hard tires. Fast Juicer, fastest lap of the race, 31.07. He's already 2 seconds out of Kader. He had a bad start, but he's in his element now at Jeddah. Kader's still holding on. It's got Fast Juicer in the sights at least. Guetzli Boy looking to try and catch Kader, but he's actually falling away from him. Kader having good time. Kraft goes wide on those worn hards. Oh, those are 13 lap worn hards. Iceberg is up into 4th. Julo's struggling. He's down in 6th now already. Fast Juicer at time of 32.30. Catter at time of 31.50. Very good time for hard tires. Iceberg with a fast lap now at 31.05. He's right on the back of Gwetzley Boy. He may have not had as much strategic luck as Fast Juicer, but he is still looking really good. Every one of them is looking quite good, except Kraft. He's in 9th, and Julo he's 4 seconds behind now. So it's a top 4 situation. It's like watching an elimination round, to be honest. Gwetzley Boy already has to pit off the softs. He pits onto a self hards. He does lose the possession, the Julo possession to Pumpkin, and is just ahead of Masker Brave, which is on softs. So he might be overtaken by him shortly as well. I don't think his soft run worked out well enough. Fast Juicer is running away 5 seconds ahead of Catter now on those soft tires, and it's still not time to pit. He pitted off the mediums after 10 laps, so he could take these about at least this lap, if not 1 or 2 more. Iceberg is past Catter now, looking to chase down Fast Juicer. It's just a complete fight between the Audi Sport Virtual and Matessa cars. Once again, which car performance is better? Except this time, Iceberg has 1 less token as well, but it doesn't seem to bother him. Even though he also doesn't have that speed advantage, but he does have acceleration, he does have slight grip, and he does have turbo, and that is enough for him. He's already 3 seconds behind. That's a time of 30.70. If you recall, Julo got a time of 30.47 as the pole position, so that is great time from Iceberg. Quali pace time even. I believe it was only 2 drivers that got sub 31 times in qualifying. Fast Juicer still holding on about 3 seconds. He's into the pits. Iceberg will be into the pits in a lap or so, so this is Fast Juicer's opportunity to undercut him. He goes for the mediums again. First time around, the mediums actually worked out for him. Catter's on worn hards. He will have to pit, and Fast Juicer has exited the pits out ahead of him before Catter has had the opportunity to pit. That is always a bad sign. Iceberg going rapid. Fast Juicer about 3 seconds behind, 3.36, 3.43. Let's see after these lap times, unless, yeah, Iceberg is into the pits actually. Fast Juicer, does he inherit the lead? Iceberg goes onto the hards. Catter is into the pits now as well, which lets Pumpkin go up to 3rd. Pumpkin also had a good start, starting on the mediums, looks like. He's up to 2nd. He's gotten ahead of Iceberg. If he slows them down, Iceberg's got to watch out not to get slowed down by Pumpkin, who is on worn mediums, because he's got to focus his eyes on the prize. This is a Fast Juicer versus Iceberg fight, and I have to say it's been very, very fun and interesting to just see the Matessas and the Audi Sport Virtuals go head to head for a second round again. Well, not head to head, they're kind of seconds apart from each other all the time, but it's still a fight, and it's more of a strategic one here in Jeddah. For a race you'd think has no strategy or skill. It doesn't, but it does at the same time. Schrodinger's race track. Pumpkin really tried to slow down Iceberg there, but Iceberg heads him aside, and he's into 2nd. He's 3.69 nice seconds behind Fast Juicer. Pumpkin finally has to go into the pits. Julo also has to go into the pits. Catter opted for the softs. Only a 32.47, but he is far behind Iceberg and even further behind Fast Juicer, who's still holding down this race lead. 21 laps, and we're 2/3 of the way through. Iceberg 4 seconds behind them. Catter about the same about the same amount behind, but he's on way faster tires. Can Catter catch up to Iceberg? Is this going to be another Iceberg upset, or is Iceberg gonna say no and not make no? He is 5 seconds behind Fast Juicer now. He is actively losing time. It's a 31.83 lap time from Fast Juicer, 33.05 from Iceberg, a 30.57 from Catter just happened. Fastest lap of the race, only a 10th slower from pole position lap. That is an incredible quality pace lap Even better in race pace, he already sees Iceberg. Ahead of him, Iceberg's 5.5, 5.7, 5.9. He is 6 seconds behind Fast Juicer already. Catter is just catching up. Iceberg is falling behind. Again, the lap times 32.03, 33.20, 31.85. Catter is the fastest of the three, and because of that, he's already caught Iceberg, who is also slower than Fast Juicer. Fast Juicer is slightly faster than Iceberg, which means it's gonna take longer to catch Fast Juicer. Catter needs to overtake Iceberg first and also worry about having to pit for a fresh set of tires, but there he goes, overtakes Iceberg 31.10, Iceberg 32.40, same, it's going to be heavy rain, Fast Juicer is 5.5 seconds ahead, and heavy rain has been announced and people are pitting for wet tires, and this is the perfect opportunity for Fast Juicer. Catter is trying his hardest to catch as many seconds as he can before the rain comes in. RBR car only has 1 grip. Fast Juicer Metesa car has 6 grip. He's into the pits for the wet tire. Catter into the pits for the wet tire. Iceberg into the pits for the wet tire. Fast Juicer is up ahead. He is only 3 seconds ahead. Catter really caught up to him in that final lap on those softs. He really used that advantage while he can. The rain came at a perfect moment for Fast Juicer. Now he just needs to drive fast. Faster than Catter at least. Catter's 2.5 seconds behind now. He's trying to catch up. Iceberg, can he catch up to Catter is the question. He's about under 2 seconds behind him, but he's not making too much progress. Gwetsley Boy running in 4th. Pumpkin really close behind them. Let's take a look down the order here, but it's just been a very exciting battle for the win. Hope you understand. Pumpkin on the outside, and he's into 4th position. No, bad exit. Gwetsley Boy keeps 4th. Julo has now caught up to them, looking to take this fight. Pumpkin for turn 1 gets past him again. Masca Bravus overtakes Kraft for 7th place. Juan is still holding down this tokenless point, and so is Stefano. Catter has closed down the gap to under 2 seconds for Fast Juicer. Iceberg has not managed to be as fast as Catter has. Catter was a bit slower. Him and Iceberg had the same lap time. Fast Juicer was the fastest of the 3 for lap 26. Oh, Iceberg overtakes Catter. What happened? Catter must have been forced off there by one of the NASA Lunas, and that is terrible news for Catter, who was on exciting pace, but now he's been forced off. He's been in some sort of accident. Iceberg also appears to have been slowed down, even though he's in second. They are 3.5 seconds, 3 seconds behind Fast Juicer again, and that has played right into Fast Juicer's hand. Light rain coming soon. Catter just trying his best to catch back up to Iceberg. Is 32.67, 32.27 for Iceberg, so he was the fastest. He didn't get slowed down. Catter did. 2 seconds. You don't lose 2 seconds by pure pace alone. He had to have been in a collision, unfortunately. Pumpkin is still fighting with Gwetsley Boy. In fact, Julo overtakes him for 5th. Julo looking for 4th even. He needs as much as he can get. He's spending 4 tokens here. 32.83 from Fast User. 31.32 in the wet from Iceberg. 32.90 from Catter. Catter is lost now. Catter has lost Iceberg now. Pumpkin and Julo fighting for 5th position here. Pumpkin overtakes Gwetsley Boy. Might be getting to run away here. Fast Juicer just holding on. He's holding on to this lead. He needs to hold on to this lead. Catter is on the back of Iceberg despite that fast lap. Catter doesn't care. Oh, bad exit though. Iceberg is still in front in 2nd position. That's 31.50 from Catter. Catter for turn 1 is through into 2nd place. 31.50, mate. Fastest of those 3. Pumpkin is up into 4th now. Gwetsley's dropped to 5th. Julo still holding down 6th. We've just got 2 huge packs of 3 here. Fast Juicer, it's lap 30. Only 3.5 laps to the end. 3 nearly. Catter's holding down Iceberg. Fast Juicer with a time of 32.32. Catter with a time of 32.25. Iceberg with a time of 33.02 is once again the slowest of the 3. Pumpkin is holding down 4th, but Julo and Gwetsley Boy are also very close. Iceberg is right on the back of Catter here. What can he do? He overtakes him through one of the turns, and Iceberg is back in 2nd in lap 31. They've been fighting each other so much Fast Juicer has just had to concentrate on doing fast enough laps, 32.53. Iceberg with 31.53, 1 second faster. Kader with only a 33.37. He's once again lost Iceberg. Julo under a second behind Pumpkin. Quetzalcoatl Boys dropped to 6th. Masca Bravas, Kraft, Juan Stefano, they're all as they were. Fast Juicer, it's lap 32 now, it's the penultimate lap. And Iceberg can slightly, just about see Fast Juicer in the sight. So can Kader see Iceberg. Fast Juicer with a time of 32.78. Iceberg with a time of 31.68. Once again, a second faster. But even at this pace, he won't be able to catch Fast Juicer in time. He has to go even more than a second faster. It's the final lap. Now, lap 33. Iceberg is right behind Fast Juicer. There is a Charge GT in front of Fast Juicer. Fast Juicer gets slowed down there. He does get slowed down there. God point out, all three of these drivers are British. Iceberg overtakes Fast Juicer on the final lap. Bad exit for Fast Juicer as well. Iceberg wins. Saw the Arabian C-Prix out of nowhere. Fast Juicer in second. Kader finishes in third with the fastest lap. I did not expect that to happen. But that is not good news for Matessa to once again lose to Audi Sport Virtual. Pumpkin finishes in 4th, Julo finishes in 5th, Quetzalcoatl Boy in 6th, Masca Bravas in 7th, Kraft finishes in 8th, Juan will be finishing in 9th. Oh, so close yet so far. Fast Juicer once again in 2nd, and that gap of 7 points between 1st and 2nd is just really important. But on the other hand, Iceberg out of nowhere wins it. He was 1.5 seconds behind, but just crazy finish there. And he had a bad exit, but so did Fast Juicer, and Fast Juicer got a bit stuck behind him. Stefano finishes 10th, Skip 11th, Butterlord 12th, Charge GT 13th, Priya only down in 16th, so that's quite important as well. Butterlord beat Priya in terms of tokenless race. Priya won the tokenless qualifying contest against Butterlord, but easily lost the race one, which is also very important to note, because if Matessa of Audi Sport score tokenless points, then that will be very important to have the best tokenless car as well. There you have it. Fast Juicer in the dying embers loses the victory to Iceberg. Iceberg with the W, and Kader rounds off the podium. Crazy race. Ricky Boy 12 only managed 14th with that one token, unfortunately for him. Well, we'll see you next week. I mean, I'm not biased, but I am a bit disappointed for Fast Juicer. I would be disappointed if Iceberg led and then went. It doesn't matter. We'll see you next week for the Monaco C-Prix circuit, the Monaco. See you then.